what I'm really fucking excited for is the fact that, like, we've talked about it a couple times in regards to Gunn knowing the DC world, but I think more importantly, he's as a fan, he knows what fans want. He knows the characters you want to see. He knows the stories you want to see told. So for sure, we're going to get a Batman Beyond at some point. So I can see that, especially with people's interest in it over the news. I could definitely see that being a thing that happens very soon. Static, obviously, Gunn knows the importance of that character. We've already seen him get John Stewart out there in regards to some of the representation aspects of it, and we know that like Blue Beetle's coming back.
And it's not like he's representing him because like he needs a Black Green Lantern. He loves John Stewart and thinks there's a story there that could be told. He does not put a character in unless he sees a purpose for them, which is such an important part of that. Like, he showed up to the set of Superman with comics in hand for people to read and understand where he's coming from.
Right. I'm just excited, man. Again, we could gush about it all day. I'm praying with every bone in my body that things go well. I'm hoping.
Listen, man, if
and off of 2 episodes of Creature Commandos, things are going very well. I am very excited.
As long as we don't steer from the direction that we have been going with Penguin, Peacemaker, Creature Commandos, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be perfectly fine.
And I think the dopest thing too is the fact I can see a lot more directors that would say hell no to an MCU movie coming over here from the aspect of Gunn will let you do your story, especially with the Elseworld going on. Like, if Nolan wants to come back at some point and do a weird story, again, this is just, again, way out there thinking. I don't think Nolan ever wants to do another superhero movie ever again, but if he wanted to do something, if a random, let's say if Jordan Peele wanted to get involved in a random Brother Voodoo movie, like, pick any of the amount of weird of, like, because I'm looking at especially when it comes to like the horror aspects of DC and the Black characters that are in there. I can see a Brother Voodoo movie where he's directing that, and that'd be a horror inspired thing, or maybe he does the Justice League Dark. I could see a lot of these directors that are nerds but don't want to deal with the MCU continuity issues come over here. Nia DaCosta, I've seen her interview with the Marvels and how it was kind of difficult to have the overarching storyline fit that movie. I've seen for the Agatha show where the showrunner talked about writing 3 different scripts for that one show because they didn't know what characters would be greenlit to be in the show, because Mephisto was a possibility, but they ended up not putting them in. So all that red tape and those hoops to jump through and over at Marvel shouldn't be an issue at DC, because you're either working on a main movie where he has that faith in you, or you can just do an Elseworld movie until that story.